What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing very well today. Hang on a second here. Just want to be sure about something. That's what I thought. Targeting something else, as usual. Anyway, I hope you've all been doing very well today. I have been working. Hey Dark, hey Cosmo, how are you both doing? I hope you're doing well. Today, though, we finally get back to Final Fantasy, and I've got some friends here to help me take on Alexander. Why is... It's good to see you here. You there, good sir. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard about Stone Sky Sea? You see, as part of an initiative to reduce the number of disputes the Adventurers Guild has been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to... Let me try again. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky, and embraces serenity of rolling sea against him none can stand. Sorry, that's what the Doman fellow told me to say. I don't quite understand it myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clever. Right, so in essence, we've got these ridiculous contraptions that you attack in whatever manner you deem fit. Each is supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast or being some madman who decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping in right about now. Are you traveling soon, Dark? Apparently, the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time, though. Right, so, each is tailored to the strength of a legendary fiend. The idea being that if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle, that is. Dummies don't hit back, after all. But who gives a fig about any of that, eh? I nearly forgot the best part. It's free! Okay, then. That was that. Can't think think if anyone that I've actively seen use... I have never ever actually used that feature. Okay.
Ectrix is keeper of knowings and data. What does our planter wish to learn about? Ah, a planter comes in search of seed, yes?
My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Ah, Yanoxi, old friend. You haven't seen Yeshtola, have you? Trained of all ether in a matter of mere moons? 7 hells, how much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are most likely the culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a portal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think. Their goal being nothing less than sole ownership of all world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlayan defense mechanism, I don't know. But it looks like they've made themselves a tiny little fortress inside the Colossus. You'll need to contend with them if we're to disable the thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is in fact mechanical. Before all of that, we'll need a way in, through yet another bloody barrier.
Barrier is not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin was freed from riverbed then. Roundrox was there, saw with own 2 eyes.
Roundrox? Sorry, who is...
Daughter of Snowfix. Roundrox loves junk more than all other goblins. Was collecting them and displaying now. Look.
Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly-cogs. I'm sorry for interrupting, Roundrox, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface?
Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly planter. Ground made shivery shakes when giant whirlycogs stood. And then magic walls came up too.
So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor. And are you absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one? Seven hells. I think someone tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. Was it the Illuminati, or...
Greyfox comes to trade tongue flaps, Outlander.
Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Eudoxy, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Braveflox and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shore of the Thaliac. Join them and see if you can't find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. actually need to be level 60 for this. Yes, I do. Yikes, I just realized how choppy my model is for some reason. Let's see if I can't boost that somewhat. Huh. It's really like... It's bizarre. Okay. I think that fixed it, disabling the preview. Alright. Luckily for us, when the big fella came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked. It doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening in to Illuminati link probe communications in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting Negro waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here could theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter.
Does our planter know Round Rocks? She makes a great collection of junk and things. Maybe he is keeping crystal at shortstop.
Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And it just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Yanoxi, take this 3G7-001B. Sprinkle that powder of this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures. I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. This is some heavy rain. Hodgepodge mixture of seemingly random items from Wedge's workspace. The engineer claims it can be used to detect the presence of certain crystals within solid matter. It also asks that you do not ask him again about why it is called 3G7001B. But I kinda wanna know. Amongst the jumble of bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone.
What is up Uplander doing? Sneaky taker. Treasure belongs to Roundrocks. Uplander needs it? Or Giant of Whirlycogs? But Glowstone is most favorite is treasure of Roundrocks. Alright. But Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Roundrocks is getting very angry.
Sorry about that. Now everything's running much smoother. Except I don't understand why Final Fantasy is peeking over into my second monitor. What? 1 second here. Okay, they fixed it. There we go. That was bizarre. Ah, Eudoxie. No burns, I see. Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7 001B reveal anything? Thank you, and you have my word that I'll give this back to Roundrocks when I'm finished with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordius. Registration at 7th bell, stop. Louse the Coral Cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordius. Coral lousing? But I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You'll need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there. But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out with it. Fair deal, no? The name's miqo'te, by the way. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is most certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish. Compared with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop. 3, stop. 2. Wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, then back to 2. That did something. Haha! We did it! We did it! Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code, anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. And I know just the man to lead the party. What say you, Eunoxy? And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. The Fist of the Father. Gordius. Oh, is this not Alexander? Or is Gordius just the first stage?
Gordius is the first section of Alexander.
Ah, hello.
Hello. Pause the stream to the next place.
Yes, welcome in Cosmo and Quinn. Say hello, everyone, to my group of friends helping me today.
Hello, I'm Quinn. I play Rare Majoris. I'm a white mage main paladin secondary.
And there's Cosmo.
Hello, I'm
who is-
Cosmo. I'm lost in my tabs. Where am I?
Not here.
I'm coming. Hold your horses.
I was about to say, we have horses in this game, and then I remembered that I spent like multiple hours grinding out the horses from ARR.
Yes.
I have that now, but I don't know if I claimed it yet.
Slowly but surely.
I wasn't able to get that one. I couldn't get to the new area in time.
I barely squeaked it out. It was like actual, I think actual days on the Yokai Watch event. I was able to squeeze it out. God, I actually wanted to commit unalive.
That bad, huh?
I just... As someone who has done the Zodiac quests numerous times now, grinding fates is never fun.
I mean,
As someone who doesn't like Yokai Watch, I didn't bother, so I'm happy.
the Fates part is whatever to me. It's the books that can burn in hell.
I've gone on record to say that if we could pick up multiple books at once, then it wouldn't be nearly as
Oh no, absolutely not.
infuriating.
Absolutely not. That is the one thing that makes them absolute freaking pain.
Or if the fates within the books spawn slightly more frequently, then I wouldn't be nearly as adverse to continue doing it. I'm currently
If there-
on book like 3 for Monk.
If there was a way to manually trigger those specific fates, I'd be happy. Waiting around for them, not fun.
Only a party leader. Oh, I thought I was the party
Just
leader.
server hop. Apparently I'm the party. Oh, it's because you signed out and signed back in.
Oh.
There you go, I took care of it.
Thank you.
Let me see if I remember how to even do Outlander. Go.
I'm happy right now because I ordered a couple things the past couple days. The first thing being one of those big all-day water bottles. And I've already been putting it through the paces. And the other thing, I have a real dust problem in my room. It just keeps accumulating way faster than it should. And so I got an air purifier.
Despite my best efforts, they're gonna be yapping.
Yep.
How dare you.
We're gonna actually have the tanks pull the fucking one phase apart. Hopefully just gonna blast the damage up.
How dare you?
How dare what?
You know how
Cosmo?
much effort it takes to set this up? With the latency?
I don't even know what I did.
That reminds me, I better make sure that the Quinn is just as audible for the audience. Okay, yeah, you're at 200%, so you should be just as audible as Cosmo is.
Much to the dismay of everyone hearing my dog.
I mean, I'd rather hear your dogs than your neighbor's fireworks.
True.
That was freaking obnoxious.
Just like my dogs. Listen to them go.
Her neighbors were setting off fireworks at point blank danger close right outside her house. And not the kind that launch up into the sky, the kind that explode on the ground.
No,
Yeah,
they were
right.
meant to go in the sky.
They just didn't.
Meant to.
Oh, so that's even worse.
They did the fucking fireworks that zip along the ground after you set them off, and they would take them and hold on to them right before detonation, and then toss them out into the sky, so they would zip about the sky. It was pretty cool, but definitely more than once they almost lost their hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's only a matter of time before someone loses a limb.
I'm surrounded by animals.
Oh, there's Fiddlesticks.
Debating whether another one you read through. Chance doing all sections, or at least the Borgia section of Alexander, will push me to 100. Oh,
Cosmo!
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 Oh shit, I'm back. Just died.
Okay, good. We were worried you were gonna get kicked.
But how's he?
I know it's just steampunk, but this place kind of gives me a mix of Destiny and Warframe vibes.
A little bit. It's got that Grenier.
The Grenier, exactly, that's what I was thinking.
So Faust, pretty much just ignore the ads. If we're lucky, the tanks will pull them, but they're not really that much of a threat as to just ignore DPS controls.
Fiddlesticks is hell-bent on believing that it's dinner time, even though it's not for 2 hours?
I don't care, I'm hungry, feed me now.
Not even. Even food not that long ago.
If you don't have it turned up, I would recommend starting using Alexander's turn it off.
What'd you say?
If you don't have your music turned up, I would recommend doing so using Alexander's box.
Unless someone complains that they need it louder, I'm going to assume that it is the appropriate volume. Because I can hear it just fine.
We'll be around for a little damage. Oh, this you lost tomorrow, but I got the extra give each other damage out.
It's one down.
And now we DPS as much as possible, because that's the range.
Oh, that's not good.
It automatically goes into rage. It's a programmed thing when Oppressor 1 dies.
Why'd you do that? Oh no. None of us need this probably.
None of us what?
You'll find out when the cutscene's over.
Raid loot. You just return it for raid gear.
Which isn't all that useful unless you're doing the new expansions, because you can just buy the tombstone gear.
Yep, the raid gear for Alexander. That's all. Let's go. 4 accommodations. Let's go. White mage privilege. Back to ordering food for my
Expertly done, adventurer. Well, what have we here? Sorry, Roundrox could not stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs. Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. Some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit.
Uplander can tell pretty machines from ugly? Just like Roundrox.
No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her.
Damn it. I was so sure.
Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all, he's treasure hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordius. She? As I live and breathe. Quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati.
Anyone who wants to claim that goblin names are not the best part of Final Fantasy XIV, I just wanna talk.
Copies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everybody kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps at master. Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander initiative.
Hush, Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has quick things not ordered so many times?
Master, forgive noise making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment, just not worst one. What? Uplander is shooting Gobbies? And boom dust does not harm Uplanders. Blood! Uplander blood for a fallen Gobbykin!
I think now would be a good time to leave.
Shh. Uplander, what is the miqo'te? Treasure?
Yes, young one. My treasure. Bleeding Hills. Face to face with the head of the Whoa, where is my accent going? Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you've had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. You reckon it might be the Giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear miqo'te and Round Rocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. Can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own.
Well said, Shrek.
So true.
What?
It's easy to forget because he barely gets any voiced lines, but my man's got a Scottish accent.
Ah.
Fool of a lalafell.
I think you find that out, like, in Alexander.
Ah,
I
Yanoxi.
think that's where he gets
The
his first
MSQ.
voice cutscene.
No, it's in the MSQ when they're doing the rescue attempt. You ditched your magic armor. Fool of a lalafell.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah,
That's
Yanoxi. Ready to have another go at finding the Giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi, Wedge! Stop listening to that bloody link pearl. We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you'll give me a moment to... There. It says... Oh. Death to Uplanders. Death to Uplanders. I think we may have started a war. No shit. The cuff of the father. On the bright side, getting inside this way means we don't have to deal with this barrier. Excuse me.
Sorry, just my microphone rubbing my nose.
I should probably switch to a tank at some point.
We get all the way to get all the way to A12, I'll switch to tank with you.
Right, because of what happened last night?
Because of... We didn't do A12 last night, but probably wouldn't hurt for both of us to be tanks during certain ones. Like, fucking Ocean Man. Probably remind myself of this right somewhere.
Hopefully this one doesn't take too long.
The one we did last night was A4 Cosmo.
Whew.
You're telling me. I said to Cosmo earlier, but I'm very, very glad I don't actually have D&D this weekend. I'm
really?
exhausted and I still have to go through work tonight.
Ah. Hopefully this round doesn't take too long to set up.
I'm definitely tanking for the rest of these, though.
Just because that's the one you have a hard time finding. Just because that's the one you have a hard time finding? No?
I'm saying I'm gonna tank just to get these times moving faster.
That's what I meant.
Oh, then yeah.
Do you want me to pull out and let you switch to tank and then go back in?
Well, we're already 3 minutes in. Plus, also, goddamn, I don't want to be the main tank for these types of things. Because mechanics. My
I'll switch
smooth
to
brain
tank.
can't handle. Oh no.
Why don't we just...
But
I
if
can main
both
tank
of
and...
us tank. But if both of us
die?
tank. If I die. But we won't die. Not until both the healers do. A la last night.
God,
Again and again.
Well, it shouldn't have taken more than twice to do that. Why did it take 4 times?
And why did they still kind of fuck it up in the last one too? They didn't even know how to do it.
I literally called out when the heal check was.
Oh, god damn it. Why do dogs? Dog. Right, pull this out, Chief. tanking this shit.
Okay then.
Well, motherfucker.
That's
Oh,
all
swear
it
to God,
took.
I'm gonna go punch something, I swear to God.
I can't
Didn't get a
believe
chance to
that.
fix my portrait. Alright, you main
Punch
tanking it,
Alexander
homie?
right in his mechanical cock balls.
Show him the things we've learned about cock and ball torture since since last he tried to come up.
Gear and cog torture.
So true.
Shaft and cog torture.
I was gonna say shaft and cog. Damn, I didn't fix my portrait yet. Shit, for no reason.
Shaft and cogs. Oh, those two. Like, I'm not
Excuse me.
touched this.
No, excuse
Okay.
me. Shaft and ball bearing.
So I'm fucking
You-
away, web. I would just take him down here, man.
You can, but the snipers won't follow.
Snipers did follow. The hell are you talking about?
Oh, they usually don't. Usually they just stay above, don't go down, and shoot us through the ceiling. Ooh, this is a good one. Is this Ocean Man? No, it's not Ocean Man. I hate this one, because I gotta turn this on.
You're off tank god, and you're gonna jump in one of that shit, and it's gonna shoot anything else.
Alrighty. Hey Sunder, you want the soul-crushing weight of responsibility of hopping in one of those mechs?
It's actually really
Yeah,
important. I mean, we might as well do it now.
Yeah, fair.
The bombs are gonna be dropping soon enough.
Just like Fallout.
Just like Fallout on Amazon Prime, not sponsored.
Alright, we got 2 frozen tanks. Thank God. I don't gotta do anything. Oh, here comes the first one. I think. Nope. Don't mind me, I'm just dumb.
Okay, on the big robots, there's an ability that saps them of their power. You're gonna want to use that on them. On that bomb, you're gonna want to use the claw. Drag it to a corner.
How do you... What's the sapper one?
Oh, I forget what it's called. I'll have to jump in the thing and fucking look at it.
Is it 1, 2, or 3?
I don't remember. If you hover over it, it tells you what the fucking thing does. They all have tooltips.
Read your tooltips.
there's things that work on flesh, which is what you use with goblins. A lot of them saps power from robots, you use on the big robots. And the other one is the claw that pulls the bombs.
Well, I was moving it, but he took it anyway.
We should probably switch tanks now. You got 5 little stacks. In case.
I am dangerously low on EP.
Oh, yes, key.
Whoa, that was a lag spike.
Cosmo, why did you remove your tank stance? I fucking surfed onto you because you fucking told me to. Yep.
I'm fixing it.
I'm already re-stands. Fucking tanking again. We don't have any gold attack. And we're done. That's the worst one. It was just ads. Shaft and crank.
Shaft and crank torture. His last night.
So true. I wish that wasn't so true. Wish I could go back in time and tell myself, don't queue for normal rates tonight.
Uplander is amazing! Uplander is stronger than 10 gobbies! Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Biggs's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. A treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways of culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? 7 hells. We're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it, then, this Enigma Codex? The design catered for every needful thing, from warm beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all four corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, this shining seat of erudition, was to be called Alexander.
If Roundrocks lived in Walking Castle, Roundrocks could collect treasure from everywhere.
Indeed you could, little one. And anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all this technology? They could use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. Excuse me. But we're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal. And primals will be the death of us all. I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Eunoxy.
Utopia's happy place? Where there is junk aplenty, Roundrocks is happy. Where is very happy place of miqo'te?
Wherever he is. The Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius! It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds! And it nigh drained the hinterlands of Ether. Imagine what it would do if it wandered the whole bleeding world. I don't think Roundrocks realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? We got ourselves a problem, Eunoxy. But don't worry, the chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. All present and correct, I see. Good. Something has been nagging at me for a while. And I've finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge it intercepted. So we know the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must have also found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most like an Idolshire itself, who's using the hatch as a back door. Now, this agent will know we've broken their code, and that the hatch is constantly watched, so he won't be able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. That's why I've cleared the area around the giant's head. All we need to do is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Chief, Link put out a call from Redrix. He says Brayflox went inside. But she can't be. No. It must be an impersonator. Chief, whomever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her.
No, that is not Solid Snake.
The arm of the Father.
Oh, we're updating portrait. Yeah.
Probably should do that.
Go back to Central. Interesting.
Might as well do. God damn it! I almost called
What I
him
meant to
Colin. That's
ask-
not my dog.
I meant to ask, how does it feel to have been completely vindicated about your guess in the story of Heavensward?
Feels pretty good.
Like, you posted that in the Discord, and I immediately went to Cosmo's DMs. I was like,
He figured it
he
out.
fucking nailed that. That's
one
exactly correct.
I had a feeling.
To fix my portrait again. Hello, goodbye. Did you accept the teleport?
I did by accident. I thought I was signing us up.
Rip. Oh, you can sign us up from here. We don't have to walk all the way back.
Oh. I thought you had to do it the
it's
first
in
time.
duties. No, it's in duties. Alright, A3.
Writing Force Warriors. Never find me here.
Take it, Sadie. Wait a minute. Nope, wrong target. Mistaken identity. Yet again. Oh, whoops. I wonder what would happen if you were to find us up here. What would that look like?
I found the answering quarter.
Can I just say, this stance is really disappointing.
These news.
Okay.
It's the one that you're in the hive.
Yeah, but like, damn. Fight now. Oh, you can stand up here somehow. What does this look like? Ah, that's what that looks like.
That's honestly really clever.
What?
Because we're further
Spoilers.
in Alexander, we have an updated map.
Yeah, spoilers for
This area looks
Stormblood.
different for us.
Yeah, it's spoilers for Alexander 2, Electric Boogaloo, and Stormblood.
Yeah, Stormbolt. We do Alexander again.
This is the place where Tataru self-detonates with 50 tons of Gavi TNT
So true.
to make sure she and
It's like that scene in The Lion King, where Scar kills. Literally forgot the name. So was
Mufasa.
fucking Mufasa.
Yeah, except it's Tataru betraying a price felder. Sorry for the spoilers, by the way.
I can tell you're making shit up.
Or am I? God damn it! The dog detectors of lies have spoken. Great. Well, the dog's not going to stop barking, so I might as well read my tooltips. What has changed?
They actually got rid of
I haven't.
a Dragoon ability. Spine Shatter Dive doesn't exist anymore.
Rest in peace, Spine Shatter Dive.
One of my 3 jumps.
Honestly, though, I've played. God damn it! Whereas I'm about to fucking talk about Dragoon, which is my 3rd class. Dragoon is like my main DPS. I'll talk about it when we get done.
I was gonna play Bard, but you have to be level 60 for this.
Greetings.
Alright, who's men taking this one? Oh boy.
But remember that we're gonna have to pull the hands apart.
You just do the damage and I'll provoke one and just pull it.
This is starting to look more like a core.
And we are going deeper into Alexander.
It stabs, it does nothing.
Give the healers a run for their money. I'm gonna say never know.
Speed running towards. Stop it, brain. Stop it. Now's not the time for the autism.
Is this the Ocean Man one you were talking about?
Yes.
No, this is Ocean Man. I was talking about Potion Man.
Oh. By the way, this one's a good one. All of them are pretty good ones. This one's my favorite. Second favorite.
reminded of the living flame boss from... I think it was 5?
I believe Great Global Library of Harvard has living flame boss. I believe it uses the same model, except it's flaming.
Alright, pull this one.
Just bitch. Water spout.
Tornado stage. Wasted my fucking surface.
Oh, gee, that's bad.
You were tethered to something. I'm trying to figure out what you were tethered to. I don't know what they're being.
It was tethered onto me and everyone else around me paid the price. Including the Yanoxi, the poor bastard. I guess I got targeted by it.
I know.
God damn. Why is he targeting me?
It's gonna push you two apart. Get in. Cosmo, you're still stanced.
Or worse.
You would be if you would shark onto me.
I've never had to do that before, so sorry.
That's how you fucking tank swap. How have you never used shark?
Cause I've never had to tank swap before. I don't tank for these sorts of things.
We literally tank swapped during like, the final boss of Endwalker. That's a main fucking mechanic.
And I had yet to do it since then. I'm gonna have to... Also, that's not where I normally put my short button. That's in a weird spot. I'm putting you over here. That's not that. I'm putting you over here.
I saw fucking Sunder obtain the tarnished Gordian crank, and my mind immediately went to, damn, I wish someone would crank my Gordian. just literally a fraction of a second is where that's where my mind went. I'm gonna get my dinner.
I have the incredible power to piss people off.
Gobby found it. Good. Knowings of missing piece are with Illuminati. Gobby did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you? Now is realm in chaos. Broken. Machine with too many parts. But the Illuminati plan needs one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony. Make world perfect. And what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a damn primal. It will devour the ether of every land you visit until Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside Fortress of Illuminati, Chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Hells take you when you're damn sinking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati. Unwise uplanders, Utopia does not need. So it's obey or die then? The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time these Illuminati were star-eyed philanthropists, is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex. Not anymore. But I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core if you can get me close enough. You think you can? You think you can, or you know you can? And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say.
Round rocks can say. 2 bases of round rocks are 1 yom. So by count of round rocks, chest of whirligog giant is only a little further.
Ha! Clever girl. You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we reach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. All should be well enough. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken, and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Inoxy, it's now or never.
It's a loud noise, huh?
I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core. But if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Well, really?
The Illuminati's messages, it's... well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those pretty-mouthed savages some manners, Inoxy. Time to head into the burden of the father. So the child?
Hey, up.
I wasn't on tank.
Oh well.
Well, we instantly matched anyway.
I'm just gonna hope the other tank is, Oh no. I've got responsibilities. I believe you have no right to thank you. Why, SpongeBob? Why did you switch off of tank?
I was gonna talk about Dragoon.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's gotta be this one!
Just figured to listen to metal.
So real quick, if you get like 3 lines put on you, don't fucking... Okay, here we go.
I was not prepared for that.
Viral combo.
At least she's not alone.
And now I turn this on. Okay, here we go again.
You gotta stop meeting with this guy.
Really? Yeah. Why did they move?
We haven't had the discussion and we don't know.
Why, mama? Why didn't you make advance?
then you need to be fast, then you stop moving. Fine, I'll do it. Oh, I'm capped. Hello. Sends the father too. Apparently that's only the 5th time I've done this way. That's a keck W, my friend.
So that's all there was to this one?
Yep, that's it. We did it. We beat Alexander. All of it.
It's all of Alexander. That's the end of the story, guys. Time to go. Time to go into Stormblood. See everybody.
Yeah.
No, every normal raid has 12 modes. It's 3 sections in each section has 4 raids.
Yep. So technically speaking, you beat an entire patch worths of stuff things.
Correct. And you are now 1/3 of the way through Alexander.
Gordian knot.
Now you can go unlock.
Alexander Savage!
Oh.
I mean, you can.
Well, first there's a cutscene, so I'm gonna shut up. But also,
We're here,
Alliance
and
raid.
none the worse for wear. So if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, miqo'te? Well, that felt a little anticlimactic.
It's meant to. It's only 1/3 of a story.
Look! Greater are knowings in brain cases of unwise than quick thinks believed. Perhaps quick thinks judged too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study uplanders. It is before eyes of Gobi? Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gobis. End of Gobi's long wanderings is close. Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Things spoke, you'd think he'd won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. You think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? What was it the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought? And what of Quick Thinks' honor guard? The 2 dolts who are ever at his side. Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent them to Idilshire, do you? While our backs were turned, like? That would be... Come on!
Giant loses power. Uplanders succeed.
Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Idilshire safe?
How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take stuffs of Copyflock. Great was chaos.
But suddenly, the Illuminati go and take only junk not worth jingly shine. They came marching in, ready to start a war that's covered with a handful of bleeding junk? Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen?
Red Bricks thinks near Shortstop.
Round rocks! Come on. I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. Uplanders are gone too long for comfort of Red Bricks. Shortstop as place of clashings with Illuminati. Illuminati up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine. Physically, at least. But Round Rocks... Gone. All gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets when with Backricks when they came. Daren't think what might have happened had she been here. Come, come, little one. Dry your tears. One thief. Unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Round Rocks. Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Round Rocks' collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say that the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rocks' pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. The crystal that Wedge has been using. What if bad gobbies want most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks? One that is safe with uplanders? You mean the glowstone that Eunoxy borrowed? But of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along.
Yes, yes.
Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle. Rusty one that was left by uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before? Round Rocks, were you near the Charlayan ruins when the metal giant first appeared?
Yes.
Round Rocks saw a whirly-cog giant stand 3 years ago. But was only for a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the Prime. A fragment of the Codex! All the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original? So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back and out for blood like as not. But we've got you, Eunoxy, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry until then?
Round Rocks is happy.
Many friends worry, think of Round Rocks. Uplander is one. Round Rocks thanks kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, Eunoxy. Round Rocks' home needed protection. You provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. miqo'te help Round Rocks too. Uplanders have good hearts, and kind. Only so many of us found Machina pretty, my dear. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we?
Did miqo'te always like whirly cogs and bitty bobs?
Not like you, Round Rocks. My love. He adored the things. Inventing, building, and tinkering with them. miqo'te always touches heart mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it, too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Roundrox is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? Awake the metal.
You're looking a little parched. Why don't you take a sip of water?
Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do that after I go to the bathroom. Just give me one moment.
Wait a minute. Damn. This coat makes my ass look big.
Finally.
Also, we're not touching the ground.
You're right, we're not.
Quick word of warning, they can still hear us.
Don't worry. That's why I haven't said any bad words. Like anti-establishmentarianism. Or mononucleosis.
Those are fancy words. I don't like them.
Do you not know what mononucleosis is?
Nope.
It's the Epstein-Barr virus. It's kissing disease.
Ow.
It's mono.
Oh, jeez. I am excited.
Why's that?
You know how they did Vox Machina, the animated show?
Yeah.
They're doing it for my favorite campaign, The Mighty Nine.
Excellent.
They just released a little sneak peek of the work in progress scene.
We'll finally be able to figure out if not is thick.
Whammy?
So we'll finally be able to figure out if not is thick.
Someday. We do, however, know that Jester is not.
I mean, I've known that since the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm back. And I have a little piece of cacao with me.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Don't eat it raw.
No, not like that. It's like 73% cacao. It's a little bar.
Oh no. That's fucking, dark chocolate.
Well, darker than dark chocolate.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
I like it.
Each their own, I suppose. But while you munch on that, you'll finally wanna... Whoops. You'll finally wanna talk about Dragoon before we queue for the next bit, if any.
So the way they changed Dragoon, yes, they got rid of Spine Shadow Dive. But in fact that they gave Dragoon a dash, which was something I very much feel like they needed.
I haven't unlocked
And the
that
fact that at
yet.
high level, level 45, range wide.
Oh. Hang on. Oh. I hadn't noticed that. Okay then. And you said you felt like they really needed it?
I very much feel like Dragoon needed a dash, because your only real movement ability was elusive jump.
And dive. Don't
Well,
forget to dive.
Spine Shadow
dives.
Dive.
Yeah, that moved you, but I feel like in terms of like combat, having a re-engage,
Dragonfire
especially
dive.
with
Jump.
especially
Well, not
with jump doesn't move you, especially with the fact that Wing Glide is a dash and not just a reposition you an attack and then go on cooldown for 6 seconds. This has 2 charges, so you can use it when you need it and use it, you know,
So you can elusive jump and
during
then
the enrage
winged glide.
phase. Yeah.
Finally.
The fact that you don't have to build up the fucking Eye of the Dragoon anymore to go into Nostrom, which you unlock later. You just hit Gurkha and immediately go into your fucking burst phase. Dragoon
Why?
very much feels like the fucking very fast, jumpy DPS it was designed to be. They removed one skill and yet somehow made Dragoon feel even more like a Dragoon.
Well, time to switch back and
By the way, Cosmo,
maybe unlock the next bit.
you said to each their own. Once you go through a sugar detox, you can actually taste like the fruit in the cacao piece.
cacao is not meant to taste like fruit. It's just bitter.
Oh, it has a fruity undertaste.
I don't know where that's coming from. Either way. Do we got time for another set hunt, or is it worth beckoning?
I mean, it's only 10. I've got an hour and a half before I need to start my shift, and I brought my laptop home, so I just work from home.
Alrighty, well.
Let's get to it then.
So what's it gonna be? The next normal raid, or unlocking the Alliance raid? That also comes in sets of 3.
I believe that was a question for you, so.
Search for miqo'te. Also, I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but I did take some sips of water that hydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Hydrate or die dry, you mean?
I gotta get an Heavensward. Fucking rain is killing my frames.
Ooh.
Alright, time to unlock the
house.
Alliance raid.
From afar, that massive steel has a certain majesty, does it not? But something tells me you didn't come here to share the view. What is it? Gondrox means to give me the Codex fragment. I couldn't possibly accept. She values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. But no, the Illuminati will stop at nothing to get it. Very well, if she feels I should have it, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping for her. Alas,
Damn it, it went to a cutscene.
it is of no more use to me than any other rock. You doubtless recall the moment when Roundrox first revealed the Codex fragment to us, yes? When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex burst forth unbidden in a brilliant flash of light. Yet it had been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within. Do you not find that strange? I myself was surprised, albeit for a different reason. The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who shared its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. If Roundrox possesses such qualities, it is an unexpected blessing, to be sure. But if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even as we speak, they scour the hinterlands in search of their elusive missing piece. As far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items. For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from Big West's shortstop, before they take it into their heads to return. And it is for that reason that I mean to leave this place. When the Illuminati learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope that they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. While I'm gone, I would ask that you watch over Roundrox. See that she does not come to harm. You have my thanks, adventurer. As I thought, I am no longer worthy.
Edge searches for Uplander with much urgency. Uplander must return to Miqo'te's short stop at once.
There
It
you are,
only just occurred to me
What?
why it's called shortstop and long stop.
Why?
Shortstop is a camp, long stop is a goblin settlement.
Ah. Makes sense.
You short stop at a camp for the night, you long stop at a settlement for your life.
Bless you.
There you are, you Noxian, not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Ishtola reports that Alexander started drawing massive amounts of ether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. While it's more, Acrix reports that the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. By all indications, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last. And that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares. And I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the valley. Biggs is going ahead to scout the area. We shall await your arrival there.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, this is a ball. That line is doing it on its own. That's the only reason I came over here. There's the boss.
Where you at?
Out front of
Left side?
the shortstop.
Back to Gunbreaker. All the ones I have, not that one. Oh wait, hold on. Finally do the thing.
Inoxy, good to see you.
Yay, macros!
I take it Wedge
Sorry.
told you the situation? You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and then we can get things underway. Ah, and Y'shtola too. Bloody hells, if it ain't Y'shtola. No one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient ether concentrations, this situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you're certain that steel monstrosity is to blame? I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well nigh saturated with ether already. Yet I sense something else. An irregular energy coming from within the berry. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they're planning into action. To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most astounding invention. The Electro Jammer Mark III, first of its kind. Why is it Mark III if it's the first of its kind? Speechless with astonishment, I see. As well you should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured. Not so sure about that. I see. So assuming I have understood correctly, you need only activate this electro jammer of yours, and the Illuminati will be plunged into disarray, affording Inoxy and his friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well. Proceed. Wedge? Is this supposed to happen? I take it that's a no. Bloody hells. confiding us in. You've broken it up. Nay, only the left arm stirs. But the wave's a bit cramped. But the waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier wedge. It's not my fault. Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, it was only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Inoxy, old friend. It's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. I must needs discuss these developments with Master miqo'te. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight will prove useful. Another core stirs to life. The future unfolds exactly as expected. Exactly as written.
Another feels shivery shakes. Arm of steel giant wide open and no Illuminati in sight.
Fist of the Sun. You have access to Fist of the Sun. Midas can be accessed via the entrance to the Valiant.
Blech. That Valiant.
Midas, Gordius, father and son. What does it mean?
It means the third set. The first one is Ark of the Holy Ghost.
For fuck's sake, I need
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. You need to get new gear. What are your tombstones at? How much
Say
tombstones
actually,
you
what fucking
Monty?
what my level is your spirit?
It's the augmented ironwork spear.
got?
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's why. Holy shit! Give me a second. I'll craft you one.
He's got like almost 2,000 tombstones. I would have just said go to Foundation and buy a spear.
Foundation, go to Shire. Get the fucking get the Shire set.
The tombstone gear, right?
I think there's a they're ports. I don't know. Yeah,
He's
Shire
almost-
spoilers are gonna cost him less money.
Alright. Either way, you need a new spear. That one's not going to cut it anymore. You should have gotten a replacement by the third dungeon.
Vatnerian Partisan. Item level 148.
I don't know.
And
If it's better, it's better.
It's better, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. 178.
Just hit the what's it? Recommended gear button. The recommended gear button above Lagoon.
$180.
Equip what it recommends.
That's what I did.
And oh, sorry, my stream's lag. Right, we need to get you new gear. First, what's all your lowest junk? Of all the stuff you've got on your body, which one has the lowest item level on it? This will be on the test.
Probably my augmented ironworks rings.
Well, if you have any augmented ironwork stuff still on you, just buy a replacement from the sundry person. Until that says, at the very least, the 200 you need to go in.
Do I do primal gear? Oh, Shire gear, you said.
Speaking of tombstones, I should probably spin my own tombstone because I capped it in that last. Oh,
Yes. Don't buy all of it, just, you know, stuff you can put on your thing. Don't buy all the things.
I didn't. I mainly focused on the jewelry section.
Probably not a bad idea. That's where a lot of your eye level comes from.
Besides, I'm wearing the class gear, which is 210.
Alright, that's good. The reason why I say don't buy all of it is because not all of it is good for Dragoon. I'm sure you saw that they say all classes, right?
They sell all classes, yeah. Let me just get this.
Oh, right. It auto sorts them because it's physical range DPS. Blah blah. Never mind. I'm the dumb.
Yeah,
Just hit the recommended gear. He's been eating all the resource drops, right? Can he get a spear from Ilshire?
I already have the...
I'd be able to.
Oh,
The what?
I got the augmented Shire halberd.
Oh, okay, never mind then. We should be good to go then.
Yeah. Well, bam.
Sure.
I still hate how tilted these are. Oh, this was the worst one.
Tilted towers.
Mining. Oh, wrong game. Alright, we gotta split these guys up, right?
Yes.
I'll take the one on the right. Oh, stand over here. Let me know if you ever want to see. Well, like, actually give you a warning, because I am outside. God, I love Sonic Heroes. Oh no, it's this one.
Hey, now we're going to have to tank swap because there's a mandatory tank swap in this one.
God, I hate rat fucker twinkle dicks.
Ratchfinks Twinkledinks.
Again, give me forewarning. Whoops. And instructions, because I actually don't know what to do.
Okay.
Turn the stats off.
Uh-oh. Should we be concerned about that smartphone?
The gorilla gun. I turned the stance off. Why is it not moved? Ah! Do Gunbreakers really do that much damage?
Purple, go to purple, go to purple, go to purple. Go to purple.
Well, He made it.
Guys will take it, guys will take it, guys will take it, guys will take it, guys will take it.
Got it. Taking it back already?
Yeah, I had to, otherwise it would have been stunned. That's why I had to take it, because I was already stunned, and that was gonna fucking be the end of me if you didn't. Based on how many stacks of headache we have.
Somebody limit break this guy. Don't activate. That doesn't hurt.
The bombs.
Oh no, the
It's not like we could do anything because the gorilla thing wasn't there.
Good. Center activates the juice. Someone takes a shock on center and it activates the juice.
I don't think Super Bowl I would have helped there. Even if it did, I unfortunately missed my buttons. How tragic.
Road rocket to 3 stocks of headache.
Roger.
There.
Oh, that's on me. I gotta go.
Play! Not a single person here with that bomb. Let's fucking go.
This is just a very awkward position. Oh shit, oops. Purple! remember me.
That's why the other tank takes it, because if you're stunned and you take that, you take a shit ton of damage.
Try and knock it into the foremost corner. Can't. That's not good. I tried. There we go. Man, this fight sucks.
It really does.
By far the most interesting fight. And one of the most interesting fights here and better than some other ones, but god does it suck. Like, probably top 5, but god does it suck. I hate doing it. Top 5 of the Raid series, might I add. Not of all time. Hey, we've got accommodation, let's go!
That's what happens when you know what you're talking about and explain it to the raid.
Well done.
And now I'll...
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, and now I don't have to off-tank, side-tank the tank swap ever again.
Well done, lad. You left those Illuminati smarting, and without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish him off, and we would too, if truth be told, but I'd say we have a problem. Our Wedge and I were out on patrol see? We saw something. A meeting between Miqo'te and the enemy. And she handed the Codex fragment over, just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. It certainly looks that way, aye. But we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. Foolish operators. Treasure Hunter was happy to give Codex. And why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays our blender's trust and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old books. How daft does he think we are? Now, Biggs, if the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati finds missing piece, prophecy will be fulfilled. Wait, so the Codex fragment wasn't the missing piece? Goodness me! That goblin has the faintest idea how Uplander minds work. I would have prepared to believe that miqo'te was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't.
There may be truth to what Quickthink says. Backrix scours over data, looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago. Backrix finds mention of a group of Audi treasure hunters. 3 years ago, a group went to investigate ruins near Thaliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes.
3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of the Primal, would it? Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning? And that miqo'te was one of them? Now hold on a minute, I'm willing to accept that miqo'te may have been a member of this doomed expedition, she being an Ori treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal.
Such was a question Backrix asked himself. So he spends much time gathering knowings and finds answer in book lent to him by Charley and Uplander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago is Ori Zale with blue hair, exactly like miqo'te. No, miqo'te would never make busy deals with bad goblins. Roundrock searches for miqo'te. He has truth from her.
Roundrocks, wait! Oh boy, here we go. If you're worried about Roundrocks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with miqo'te. Still, we should be careful making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. But now I reckon we should give her the benefit of a doubt. Innocent till proven guilty and all that. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with. Namely, taking back that Codex fragment and pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? Now have access to the cup.
I'm back just in time.
Mostly just back in time.
Just in time to see you unlock the thingy. That's the one.
In my back. Ow.
about you?
Yeah, I'm sitting up straight now.
Oh. I was about to jump in there.
It'll be our way out.
Machinery Bay
Uh-oh.
66.
Oh boy, I got a off tank.
Oh, they started without me.
Oh shit.
That's my bad. I forgot there was costume there.
I see. I'm not gonna be able to do tank swap for a bit. Well, that's good. Fine, oh, sorry.
I've learned the double laser is a group stack.
Over here. Jesus Christ. Michael, oh, never mind. I'm dyslexic.
Okay, so when it was going to give you a debuff, go to the opposite of your debuff. So you get the high debuff, go low. You have the low debuff, go high. I have the low, so I need to stand on a raised panel.
I mean, now that it's I'll let you gradually take that back. Now for the big boy.
Actually, there was another cutscene.
Last water. What do I do with this? that. Is this gonna be one of... Well, I'll take it.
Get behind the jail, get behind the jail, get behind the jail, get behind the jail, get behind the jail.
Oh, bullshit.
I was behind the jail.
Quit.
Nice.
Nice.
Inoxie, you haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she's found. I see. I will not lie to you, some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Ha! I bloody knew Quick Thinks was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bilge, the Lord. I am afraid not. Quick Thinks told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon them. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. A danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions. And the man I loved was dragged into its core.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Quinn's gonna die, apparently.
In a last desperate attempt to right our mistake, I called for the barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the Codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. Oh, he's decided he's not gonna help us with the rest of tonight? the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the Codex. The cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfected world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone. But the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal. Why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything we've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand? I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world. Him?
Him?
miqo'te cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself. But the soul, I believe, still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Backrix heard such nonsense. miqo'te must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the Codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from the hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire. They are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the Primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required. A complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex. Those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. What? Round rocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling the bleeding Primal? Roundrox has been captured. Curse me for a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex fragment. But they were talking about Roundrox all along. We must mount a rescue. Now. Without delay. To the Illuminati, she's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. It is likely that she is being held somewhere in or closer to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. Do you want to keep going with this, Cosmo?
It's up to you. We should probably wait for Quinn to keep saying Quinn. Whoopsie doopsie. Well, we've been calling. And Quinn, haven't we, this entire time?
Been what? I can't hear you.
I am melting in my own brain. Probably wait for him to come back before we actually, queue for the thing. But now's a good time to go find the Alliance Read, because that's also a thing you could do.
Okay. And where might I find that?
Foundation, probably. The airship landing. Just look for the purple quests.
Oh, serious?
I've gotta go buy the dog some food, so I'll be
Uh-oh.
back while you look around.
Okay.
Just, do purple quests. You'll find it eventually.
Okay.
There be pirates or something. I don't know. Something pirates. Why are you going to Limsa?
Because I saw a quest that said speak with so-and-so at the, airship landing.
Don't know what that one is, but...
It's far
Oh,
serious.
that's for a dungeon. That's for a dungeon. You can unlock it if you want, but, it's not that important. I'll be back.
My neck.
Not down here. It's gotta be up here, right? Sky Pirates. Let's tackle this first. Just using this little side quest to boost my red mage to 60. It's not going to get me much, but it's something. Also, it's been sitting in my quest log for a while. Wanted to thin that list out a little bit while we're waiting for Cosmo. Volume 10 was on the team. Volume 4 is the one that's missing, that's what I thought. It said volume 1 through 9, and that volume 6 was missing? And volume 4. There we go. Please tell me my internet didn't die. Ah, you have the look of a lad who's seen his fair share of trouble. Maybe you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sword to head into the Sea of Clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. Can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their pawns of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves, but let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that airship production has, if you'll excuse the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Ah, yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown. But the truth of their nature is right there in their name. Sky pirates. Give half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry Yahahara as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my ship. And my poor helmsman, ask Rontramo. He'll know if any man does. The supply airship has gone missing, you say? That would certainly explain why our provisions are so late arriving. I did in fact spy a vessel charting an erratic course northwards a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy any other sign of our errant supply ship. Aid, I say! These villains mean to plunder my cargo. What do we got here, then? Think you're some sort of hero, do you? Well then, you won't mind if me mates here join in the fun. Make for a more heroic tale, won't it? The tale of how 3 sky pirates fed a meddling little shite his own bloody heart. What the? Oh, gods, I know that ship. It's... So you're the Scrags that would have been dragging our good name through the mud. You're Red Bill Leofard. We ain't done naught to you or yours. What do you want with us? I think I made my position pretty clear. You take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct. And codes ain't worth much if folk go breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, and we can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? Thank you, Mr. Leofard. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you. If your employer does business in Ishgard, he likely knows a merchant or two what trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leofard, and any reward should reach me soon enough. As for you, adventurer, tain't often someone beats me to the scene. But then I'd expect naught less from a hero such as yourself, Inoxie. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other folk with one of them marvelous mammoth cutters the Ironworks dreamed up. Well then, seems me you've saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I'd been hoping to have a word with you, you see. I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help out with a little venture I have in mind. Someone used to taking a few risks. Now, this wouldn't be no black-hearted brigand's work, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving curs just now, I don't hold with robbing honest folk. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life all about freedom. The freedom to go where you will, find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me standard in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Hello, Cosmo. I heard you earlier. Yep, yep. Unfortunately, family are watching TV mega loud. I couldn't hear it. Still bleeding through somewhere. That's far enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across this marker by chance, or are you here by invitation? And that would make you the hero the captain said to watch out for. Well met. The name's Stacia. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid. God, truth be told. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you'd followed me, I'll take you to the Red Bill's nest. That architecture has kobold vibes. I'm honestly surprised they docked them like that. You'd think they'd be worried about either falling off trying to maintain them or them just floating away. I come to you in person and still you refuse my offer. Arrogant fool. On the subject of arrogance, Ratlia, I bow to your superior knowledge. But that's all the bowing you'll get from me. As I told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lackey. But, my dear Leofard, how else do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life with naught but your feeble crewmates at my back. While I'd fear for me life with your mangy crew at my back, on account of them being murderous, untrustworthy bastards to a man. I thought you cleverer than this, Red Bill. But no matter. I always get what I want in the end. It is merely a question of method. That is a lot of booze. Now there's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. He's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know when someone is invited, instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases? That was Ratlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive. Okay, Amber Alert. I was wondering why my desk was vibrating. Oh well. That was... she knows that Leofard's the best sky pirate alive. And the fact he won't join her sticks in her craw. Are you gonna let him talk to you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bills some respect. Patience. When all of this is over, we shall see who rules the skies. Oh there, hero. I promised you high adventure, and high adventure you shall have. For we plan to board the Sea of Cloud's very own ghost ship. Or what folks have taken to call it one, anyway. Every day for the past few weeks has brought with it a new sighting of the self-same vessel. A massive airship of queer design, adrift on the wind. Being a curious thought, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but not one of them's been seen since. And so naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, knowledge to God's ghost ship. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Elegans, but we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside. And liberated whatever ancient treasure she's got mouldering away in her hold, of course. But before we start dividing up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing. Which is why we've been working on a special new device. Bah, finding it will be the easy part. What we can't do without is a veteran explorer that ain't afraid to fling himself face first into the jaws of danger. Now, I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and the glory and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. So, what say you, Eunoxy? Fancy a plunge into the unknown side of the Red Bills? Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Miqo'te. She's been working on a way to track the vessel. Greetings, the name's Miqo'te. I suppose you'd call me the Red Bill's Chief of Engineering. Smithing, carpentry, magic. If it's part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's fighting to be done, well, that's what we have you for. Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm happy to report we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship. Meaning your project is proceeding as planned? That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take the readings. The scant amounts of background either make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship, as what Miqo'te tells us, is a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device that can sniff out this particular spectral flavor and points us in the right direction. I call it the ecto-compass. It's allowed me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us. All the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain. Miqo'te, you'd best stay here, out of harm's way. Keep an eye on them aether trails, eh? Hi, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me. Now we got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on that cursed hulk. Eunoxy, best bring along a few mates what you can trust. Don't have to be too careful, seeing as how you'll be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, didn't I? Well, you will. The rest of us, I'll be guarding the rear, just in case Radley and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us, so you can concentrate on carving a path into the ship's belly. Honest to God's ghost ship. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure and a half. I lost the accent somewhere in there and I switched to something else. I don't know, I'm tired. The Void Ark.
Oh boy, the Void Ark. Well, since Quinn's still not around, what else you got up your sleeve to pass the time?
Well, I could do the class things, but he wanted to watch that. Or at least he wanted to watch Dark.
Well, you do have Machinist, and I know he doesn't like Machinist, so maybe Machinist.
You know he doesn't like Machinist?
He doesn't like playing Machinist.
What about Astrologian?
I think he's coming around to it.
Oh hey bestie, how you doing? How you doing? Good, and you? I'm doing good. We made it like 6 missions in. We just beat the cuff of the sun. We are at the arm of the sun, I think.
You can check in your duty. Oh no, not this. Don't do this.
I'm
Oh
not.
God, please not this. I'm still doing that.
I have no intention of pursuing that. I was just turning that in to clear it from my quest log. There goes the stream. It's going pretty well.
Also, just letting you know you can, you know, check the duties to see which one you're at.
Yeah, we are at the arm of the sun. We had someone with us. We're waiting to hear back from them if they're able to rejoin.
They're taking. He's taking a nap for work, but he did also say, you know, can work from home. So I'm hopeful.
Well, it's 11:30 now, so he would be checking on work. Wouldn't he?
Ah.
As he said at 10, he had an hour and a half before work.
I don't know. Time's a mystery to me. I can't bend it to my will as much as I can. Want to, rather.
Well, we were working on Alexander. Right now, I'm just kind of going around and unlocking some things, like I just unlocked the Void Ark. I mean, if you want to help out, by the way, we still have room. Then again, I don't know if you're actually home from work yet or not. St. Motion's Arboretum now accessible. A lot of my quests currently require facing trials of a particular level.
You're looking a little parched. Why don't you take a sip of water?
Oh, thank you, QB. I didn't even... I actually got that big old gallon jug here. Full of water. Much better. Need another person for Alexander? It would definitely help. Right now, Cosmo and I are just waiting to hear back from our other friend, Quinn, who was helping us earlier, on whether or not he'll be able to join us for the rest of it, or if he needs to focus on work right now. Thou hast discharged thy duty admirably, child of Marco. And greetings to thee, warrior of warriors. Thou dost have my gratitude for thy hasty arrival. I have bid thee hence to Somao, to aid in the quieting of these sacred grounds. When Nidog did meet his end, his minions quit the slopes of the mountain, and its once tranquil passages have become home to all manner of deadly intruders. And worse, the fires at the core of Somal rage and swell, as if roiled by some unwelcome parasite. Spirits of our fallen will find no rest until this disturbance is calmed. Thus would I have thee descend unto the mountain's depths and sweep clean Somal's stony hills. Would that I could perform the deed myself. Alas, my girth prevents ready passage from the caverns leading unto the mountain's molten heart. Wilt thou accept this charge I lay upon thee? Thou art generous of spirit, child of man. Know that I shall not sit idly by whilst thou toilst within. Those winged nuisances whose screeches rend the air above the summit will soon learn of my displeasure.
I sincerely hope that Ofnir never thinks of me as a winged nuisance. Anyway, good luck in there, Neoxy.
Ah. Cosmo, do you have any word? Have you heard any word from Quinn?
No, I haven't poked him.
No.
We'll poke him.
Yeah, need to find out if he's got an ETA or if we're just gonna have to forge ahead. And if that's the case...
Oh, he's up and working at the very least, so that's good.
That's good.
No clue if he'll be back, though, for stuff.
I can't get to you
With any luck,
guys.
yes.
I think there's a problem with the world visit.
Oh, right, yeah.
What happened?
When Dawn Trail came out, they turned World Visit off.
Oh.
And by the sounds of it, I don't know if they've turned it back on yet.
Oh joy. I think they would have by now.
Yeah, by now, definitely they should have. Like, if there's a problem with it, it's probably because they haven't turned it on. Which is weird.
Some have been turned on, but not all places yet.
Again, weird.
I don't know if I can help from my data server, like across servers. Hard to say. Wait, you still have that secondary account, don't you? That's already on this server? Oh, no, wait. QB has that, excuse me.
I'm a fool.
What? What makes you say that?
I'm fishing.
Oh.
Boy, do I hate fishing in this game.
Could be worse.
Nope, not what I wanted.
I don't really know that there's much else for me to do other than jump into the raid or... I mean, either jump into Void Ark or jump into Alexander. Unless you want to help me clear some hard mode dungeons. Odo Ultima. So That's something else I'm gonna be unlocking sometime soon.
Ah. There they go.
Cosmo, you still didn't answer me if you wanted to. Because these are what I have. It's either those or we continue with Alexander or go to the Void Ark. Cosmo? Yep. And she vanished. Uh-oh. I hope she's okay. And she went off. Oh dear, I hope she didn't lose power. Hang on a second, let me see if... Because if she did lose power, the first thing she'll do is she'll go to her phone. Well, yeah, she's vanished from Discord too. You know what? It might might be a good time to call it anyway. It's been a while. Let me find someone for us to raid. Actually, before I do that, because I'm just gonna forget to do it. There's our raid message. Go ahead and copy that. And I will find someone for us to raid. We are gonna be reading. Arabella VT, who is currently playing Alice Madness Returns. Let me make sure that it'll actually let me read her, though. Alright, there we go. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, what have you, wherever you are. And I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me.